Hey guys, what's going on? Underground Geek here. So, here it is. Here's the book. Here's what we've all been waiting for. Wah, wah. So, we've been really excited about this book. Donald Thump let me know that he was going to be involved, or I was going to be involved in this book somewhat, you know, like a cameo almost, and like an Easter egg. So, I was super excited because, for one, I really love this manga and anime, My Hero Macadamia, or My Hero Academia. I got confused because of the name. So when I heard that he was combining it, I was like, oh, yes. And, you know, All Might and Wall Might is the perfect combination of Trump and All Might, because they're so, you know, it's like it fits so perfectly because of their attitudes and everything. It was the perfect character. I don't know how he came up with this, but it was hilarious. And then for him to tie in Mike Pence as Deku, I mean, it was amazing. I got really, you know, hats off to these people. And he even tied the little Trump into his belt. I mean, they thought a lot about these outfits. Got the little bunny in there. So yeah, I mean, let's talk about this book a little bit. So I got 2 copies of it. I got one copy that I could read and maybe give to somebody, and then I got another copy that I would keep. And I mean, this is probably one of the coolest things ever, because let's talk about it for a minute. He says, my fellow Americans and those of you who aren't Americans, but that's not your fault, and it's okay. I want you to start this comic by thanking you for picking it up. But when it's over, I promise you, and this is a real promise, that you will be thanking me for starring in it. I mean, it's just hilarious. And then he even throws in the sad, and he has the red pill, talking about how the red pill gives him special abilities, like extraordinary abilities such as blue-collar trade skills, rational thought, and masculinity. Says, in turn, they were labeled deplorables by the elites and hunted down by the swamp creatures. This is amazing. But Timothy Lamb worked on it. He's a creator and artist. I didn't know Brett R. Smith did the colors. That's amazing. And Mark Pellegrini is a co-creator and writer. And it says, in loving memory of June the cat. That's terrible. Creature design, Austin Rogers. So, automatically, right off the bat, we start getting cameos from people. I can't off the top of my head think of who this is. But we got Dan Slott. We've got Magdalene Saggio. We got, what's his name from G.I. Joe. We've also got Black there. And I'm not referencing his color. I'm referencing, what's his face I can't think of right now. And we've got some more pictures of him here. Here's Mark Wade. I mean, it's just hilarious. We have Jigglypuff over here, Wigglytuff. And then there's Hirari. The bad guy in this book is Hirari. I think we know who that's supposed to be. So they talk about how the red pill is starting to sweep the nation. It's getting, you know, things are getting great again. We got some cameos there from some great people, really great people, fantastic people. And so here comes Wall Might. And then here's our first enemies. And what's so cool is he ties these people into like Attack on Titan almost, except they're like giant luchadors. And look, they're coming over here, and the sound is Daka. Daka, Daka, Daka. And he's like, haha, run, little fools. The stupido fence isn't slowing down. Us Pedrojos, we're going to make America Mexico again. That's my good Mexican accent. Look, she's got her U.S. legal entry passport. She's like, save us. So then there comes Wall Might, and he says, everyone can relax. And he says, because I am with you. Do you want into the U.S.? He says, you only have to do 3 things. And he attacks him and says, step 1, wham, learn a skill. Step 2, bow, learn English. And then he does his mega attack, which is build a bigger wall. And the attack's called Super Combo Finish Landslide Victory. And so he takes him out and he says, wait your turn. Thought that was hilarious. So apparently he has earth abilities where he can make his huge walls and stuff out of earth. And then, so he defeats that guy. So then we get the introduction of Deku, which is Mike Pence here. And then the guys swoop in, right? They grab him up, go him inside. I don't really have to worry about copyright with this, but I'm still not going to show you like all the pages. So anyway, he comes in there and it says, look, fake Coke. So he tells him basically, look, you need to be my successor because we need to have limitations on E pluribus unum. And he talks about all these really great, so great people that were there before him. And then all these people that he doesn't really want to talk about. Pre-crisis, I retconned him out. It's complicated. Hilarious. Great art, though. Really great art. So great. So, Mad Dog Mathis is sitting there talking about they drained the swamp. Drainage. But, oh look, a little fox. I wonder what that fox is Easter egg of. But anyway, they said, you know, hey, we got this fox. Ain't no swamp creatures here. I feel like these are G.I. Joes. Oh no, that's Rags. Hey, I just found Rags. And then I feel like this is Knife Hand. It looks like Knife Hand to me. So as he's talking, there comes this missile. Phew, bow, drumph. I mean, it's so clever. And see how he's poised and it doesn't even affect him? But yet he throws him around. Oh no, his old bunny fell out. And so from then, there comes all the creatures out of the swamp. We see Pocahontas over here. And then I don't know who these are supposed to be cameos of. I don't recognize them. But then comes Flotus. Looking good. Looking nice and floaty. It says, the swamp creatures are overrunning D.C. They're coming from the sewers. It goes much deeper than we thought. So true. And I'm going to do something about it. It's true. So true. And so basically he takes him and he tells him what's going on. And the little Mike Pence's like, I don't know. I mean, I know I shouldn't, but I have to do this. I must do this. It's my duty. It's my country. I will fight beside you, Walmart. I will make America great again. And so he says, well, to do that, you must eat my hair. So just like the show, he makes him eat the hair. And he says, what? So with that, he gains his abilities. In the meantime, Trump takes off to attack him. He's like, A-bomb. He crashes down on him, takes some of them out. I thought that was awesome. I really like the color and art in this book. I mean, I'm not just saying that just because. I mean, this is a good, well-done book. I mean, look at the line work and the art. And, I mean, for these to be private guys, I mean, this is really good. Like, I would read. If they made this like a series, I would read it. And it says, well, if it isn't the worst lady, wait till I get my hands on you. And it's like, whoosh. So apparently she's got water abilities. So she washes them away with a big tidal wave. And then he uses his land abilities. And then there comes Mad Dog Mike Pence out of the C-130. And he's like, check it out, how, how. He's got, of course, he's got like fire abilities, kind of like that grenade guy from the show. But it's like a machine gun because he comes crashing down. And so from there, he says, and in the name of the Constitution, I will vanquish you. He's doing his poses. He says, it will be such a vanquishing. People are going to see it and they're going to say, wow, you vanquished those guys so much. So he goes, Motor City Massacre, and mashes them in between like a sandwich and just smushes them. So they start yelling at him again and says, so you're some sort of God Emperor. Nonsense. He's just some guy. He's a madman, an absolute madman. So from that, he uses his ability again to smush them. And he says, you're fake news. And he says, that's the last of these losers. I can't stand losers. I prefer winners. Speaking of losers, I guess the sewers still have one more turd to cough up. And he smashes down on them, and then he hears it. Ree! And then there it is. Oh no, the crooked techno beast, Metal Hirari. Look, she's in a pantsuit, and it says shred because she shredded all of her files and her emails and stuff. Awesome. So from that point, looking like, what's her name from the Jetsons, comes popping up. It says, Hiri, I thought you had a breakdown and went all to pieces after I beat you last year. It says, well, you should get a refund. That's your ugliest pantsuit yet. So the fight starts shooting the missiles off, and he makes note that they're uranium missiles, and he's like, I thought you sold them all to the Russians. Wah, wah. And so from that point, it's not looking that good. You know, he's getting hurt a little bit. He says, you just won't go away, will you? And she's like, Ree! And then that's when Might Fence shows up. He's got his full power now. The little Deku done growed up. And so he starts using his attacks on him. And they team up together and says, go beyond plus Maga. And smashes old Hirori. So at that point, this is something else I like to note too. Okay, after he uses his powers, he goes back to his regular size. And he says, look, power such as this isn't to be used lightly or by the inexperienced. You have to train hard if you want to keep it so hard. And I was like, well, that was a really good little deal there. They threw that in there. You know, power doesn't come easily. You have to earn it. And I really like that. There's the little bunny. And so that's where it ends. And so if they did another issue, I would really like to see it. They do these little things where they talk about the characters. They have a breakdown of every character. He's mucho grande big. Variable. And it says exterior and disposition, slimy near inexhaustible numbers. I thought that was really good. Now this is what I'm looking for next. I really want to get the Black Hops USA GI, which is a bunny that's a GI. So I really want to get that. And the cover's by Dave Dorman, guys. And then I want to get the She-Trump just because it looks hilarious. But I want to get those coming out this month. This is great. I mean, it's a really good book. Now, I want to point something out to you guys. I want to point out something great. It's really great. It's so great. It's going to be quite great. Now, when he goes to attack these guys, where is it at? You might notice something on this page. Look! It's me! Underground Geek. It's so great. It's really great. I'm by the Washington Monument. Awesome. Love it. But a great shout out to these guys. They did a great job. Lim, Pellegrini, and Smith. I mean, they did a wonderful job. So great. Really great. So great. And I love all the Easter eggs in them. I know I didn't see all of them. I saw Unranked Chevron in there. A couple of other people. So sorry if I didn't notice all of them. But, I mean, it's just... It's a fun, really great little comic. I mean, I just can't say enough about it. I mean, the fact that these guys are going to make this kind of comic in the face of all of this SJW nonsense that's going on, I mean, it's awesome. They did a great job on it. I know I keep saying that, but they did. I mean, it's so fun. Look at all the artwork. I mean, all the thought that went into this of making a comic book. They were able to make this comic book better than most of the Marvel books right now. And I know it's just basic fighting and stuff and just going through there, but I mean, this is action. This is what we want. These great character designs. He looks like Doc Savage. I mean, this is awesome. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I love that these guys are able to make something like this and just show that what you can do if you have a sense of humor. Because that's something that the SJWs try to stop is humor. They want to kill everything. They want to be offended by everything. I'm sure they were reeing their pants off when this come out. I mean, the fact that they did this right here and pointed out all of these SJW hypocrites and what they try to do to everybody, I mean, it's just awesome. So, yeah, definitely hats off to these guys. Did a wonderful job. I hope they do more. And I can't wait for these next comics that are coming out. Black Hops especially. I think that's going to be really fun. But alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to make sure you're subscribed. You can get on my maker support to help me keep making videos. But thanks a lot guys. I'll talk to you later. Underground Geek out.